Kronos beat Napster earlier today.
I mean,
2-0.
I think in fairness to Nitin, his results. Sinister. His results as of recent have been a little more inconsistent, perhaps, than Napster. We've definitely seen Napster stepping it up in the past few days, but I don't think by any means, he's to be counted out or considered that significantly weaker of a Rosa. At least as of now, he's only one spot lower on the PR.
Oh, you're right, actually.
Although,
Napster got second place at the last Foundry.
Yeah,
going
Napster,
on a rampage.
Napster has definitely.
And just at their peaks, I've definitely seen different levels of play, but
yeah, I can
plays a
that.
very, very different style Rosalina.
Yeah, I can completely understand that. Napster definitely tries to make the most of the traps and offensive options that Rosa has. I think Sinister tends to take a little bit more patient defensive approach, but it doesn't seem to be netting him much against this Cloud right now. Kronos doing a great job of covering his landings onto these platforms, finding that quick nair, getting these dares out where it's safe and not overextending into Rosa's space.
See, my theory about Rosalina is that Rosalina was the only true sword character in the game, other than like Ike. Ike wasn't all that good. People didn't really know yet.
Do you see Kronos feeling himself right there, trying to find that up B just like he got against
Napster? So the thing is, you have to treat Rosalina like she has a giant sword. When you actually have characters now that have really good sword range, that are comparable, Rosalina then runs into problems because she's huge. She gets hit by everything.
Yeah.
She's the character that she can up smash right next to her and get the tipper hit. So it's something you really have to watch out for. Rosalina's not safe anymore, and I think Cloud is a really strong counter to that character, at least on stage.
Yeah, he's definitely able to put out really threatening hitboxes from a range that Luma's unfortunately not quite able to deal with.
Yeah.
Unlike against a lot of other characters. The wall just doesn't quite have the same level of effect. And while that F tilt is going to go through Luma, and just
forward tilt is the secret kill move. Very, very strong.
Quick
early 27. Yeah.
I respect the decision from Kronos to just put out the limit right there for the damage. Great conversion, finding the up B after the bounce off the, finding the up air rather after the bounce off the.
And gets Luma off stage, charges up some limit, and is continuously making sure that Sinister can't get back on the ground. Set up Luma in front of him.
He's his Kronos' spacing is looking pretty immaculate right now.
Oh, nice down there.
Yeah, he's gonna get caught jumping back to the stage with that down there. Sinister backing off of that recovery, recognizing the invincibility is going to last a little bit longer than he was prepared for. And Kronos, Sinister not able to find. I think there's an opportunity for these Luma hits to punish the jump in places.
What a dash attack.
That Kronos is kind of relying on right now. But he doesn't quite seem to figure that out.
And that is the right move to make. You stand in a position where you can cover the jump option with up air or up smash. You can back air if they do straight get up, or you can just wait for them to roll into you and go for a grab or down smash.
Absolutely. Perfect spacing and perfect timing coming out of Kronos there to cover all these ledge options.
Yeah.
So Sinister's definitely got some thinking to do about how he's going to overcome this match.
Kronos is the Rosa destroyer right now.
And I feel like Nitin, as far as positioning and spacing goes, he's in the right spot, but he's choosing to evacuate situations where he'd actually be able to catch a lot of these cloud landings, and it's not netting very well for him to continuously reset the neutral and let Kronos get all these hits onto Luma.
I mean, one thing that we've had to point out multiple times in matches where people are facing off against Rosalina is that getting rid of Luma is still drastically important. It is the basis of the matchup.
Absolutely.
Cloud just has a very easy time of doing it. And
he's going to work on that Luma right now, dude.
Yeah. Luma's going to die from damage. Yeah, right there.
That's pretty. I think it's like 50% on Luma. They kicked it out. Yeah. And yeah. Kronos just keeping it pretty safe there. Intelligent stuff. Running with that grab. You can sort of recognize the influence that playing a lot of Street Fighter recently has had on his play.
Yeah.
He's really
spacing.
Exactly. Yeah. He's being very patient. Not putting out an excessive amount of hitboxes against Nitin's shield. Just sort of holding back and trying to get solid, safe reads on the options that he's going to pick when he tries to approach.
Luma out of the picture once again. Nitin has gotten, Sinister has gotten some really, really slick damage on Kronos as Kronos has tried to get back onto the stage. I love that use of up B because it just leaves you with a huge wall of a hitbox.
Yeah, also
up B's in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
very unfortunately.
Nitin struggling a little bit to figure out exactly where he should be against this Cloud. I know on that edge guard he was a little mispositioned to to cover Cloud's either high or low recovery. He sort of ended up in the middle of the two areas he wanted to be, but able to find a solid F smash to cover Cloud's landing.
Yeah, a little bit of greed there for Kronos.
Yeah, I think Kronos thinking that up smash is going to come out, and Sinister just waited for the air dodge, able to get an appropriate punish.
The thing that I think differs between Kronos and a lot of other Cloud players is that he only uses the auto-cancel dare on shield. Only. He never... the only times you see him get punished for a landing is when he doesn't auto-cancel the dare or if he misspaces it. Otherwise, he continuously goes right in, goes in with his attack, he'll go in with a tilt or just move away.
Yeah, he definitely seems to have developed a pretty good sense of where he needs to put the dare out, not just from the ground, but also coming out of the air. Yeah, we just see him sort of putting out the dare, baiting Sinister to moving in, and then trying to get a read on what his option's going to be to come in and punish it.
Yeah, some bad spacing right there. He wants to save onto that limit break, which could put him in a little bit of trouble, but he finally gets center stage back. He's back at it again.
And caught that go tap. And then putting the Luma out.
That's a dangerous spot.
Yeah.
When you're in between Rosalina and Luma. Oh, two fairs.
Just sort of struggling, leaving his Luma out there to put out those couple of random smashes.
Yeah. At this point on the ledge, side B should kill, but falls right out of the first hit.
All right. Smart stuff buffering that dash attack out of the side B, knowing that there's very little lag. So he's able to continue the juggle, and he's not able to cover the landing of Mitten there. Actually going to get hit with the Luma shot. This is dangerous stuff. 79% on Cloud. If he gets hit off stage, it's going to be a pretty precarious recovery for him. A lot of time for Ninten to set up his edge guard. The Luma is separated right now, but Ninten doesn't seem to be doing much in the way of maneuvering the Luma itself.
He's working on that right now, trying to push it closer to the ledge there. Ended up charging a smash for too long and ends up getting Luma out of the picture, which is definitely going to help. But Sinister has Cloud off stage. Not a place you want to be. Definitely saw that coming. He has been using that up B early to get on that damage and to push his opponent away. He still has a jump. He uses the up B again. Free landing, and he uses the tilt. You do not go over to Cloud once he has used that full hop dare, and he ends up taking out